Right, boxing fans and Fight Night fans alike, welcome to another edition of Fight Night Champion. And tonight I've got a real treat for you. As soon as I turn the sound down on this, because I can only hear the fight and not myself, which might be a good thing actually. But yeah, so here we are. Got a right treat for you tonight. It's Glocks Grit versus Fire Fists 121. Now, anyone who plays the game on Xbox will have heard of Fire Fist 121. I don't think anyone has not heard of Fire Fist 121. He really is a terrific player. In my opinion, he has to be in the top 10 in the world. He is spot on. And he ain't just a good fighter, he's a pretty nice fella as well. So, you know, a shout out to you, Fire Fists. Let's see how this fight goes. But Fire Fist always comes out strong. Always. He's a big, punching, aggressive fighter. So I'm playing it a bit cagey. I'm trying to stay away from him because I know if he catches me, he's flashed me on numerous occasions in the past. Which is why this is only a sparring session. I just thought I'm not going to lose my unbeaten record. Mr. Pinky Winky, my new fighter, is unbeaten at the moment. I think he's 9-0. Fire Fist wanted to fight, and I thought I'm not risking losing my unbeaten record. I'll have him in a spar. And this is the result. So he's coming out strong as he always does. Slightly more cagey, but probably because it's only a spar. So I'm trying to move my head and I'm trying to stay away from those big shots. That left hook right hand that he throws is awesome, and if that right hand lands, it's going to be a short sparring session. But Fire Fist, he always fights like he hates you. He comes out and he throws big shots. But he's got everything in his game. He can counter punch, he can backstep, he can confuse you, he can lay on the ropes and sidestep. But his main forte, in my opinion, his strength is when he comes forward. He's just a very powerful, aggressive fighter. Thing is, if I do try to stand up to him and I do try to actually trade with him, he will have me, he'll knock me out. So I've got to be a bit cagey in the early rounds and try and tire him. But yeah, Mr. Pinky Winky, he's my new guy. As I say, he's unbeaten. And I tried not a conventional setup. I don't really want to give the setup away, but it is not conventional. He's not an inside fighter, and he's not using power. I just threw a couple of things together, and he's actually proved to be pretty successful. So here we go. He's got a decent jab, I will tell you that much. Little jab to the body, it's way up there. Just keeps the opponent off you. Especially when people are throwing big shots like our Fire Fist does. A big right hand over the top, just missed me by a whisker. Oh, left hook, right hand. Take them body shots, Fire. Have some of that.
Forward!
I'm going to give a quick shout out to a couple of my Fight Night champion mates. Machiavelli, I haven't supported you for a while. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you enjoyed this fight. And Bad Habits, you too. Quick shout out to you. And a quick shout out to Aztec Fire Lion. Hope you're doing well.
Keep your hands up, alright? You have to keep your hands up. Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw more punches. Jab, jab, hook.
he's coming at me now. He's coming at me strong. Now he doesn't want to gas himself, so I guess that's why he's backed off. So I tried to be a little bit cheeky there and paid the price. Oh, just missed him with a chicken wing over the top. You see what I mean? He's really good at aggressive fighter, but he's also good at pump blocking. It's difficult to hit him. Oh, nice little jab there. Went for the left hook, sidestep, left hook, right hand. Very dangerous combo. Nice sidestep uppercut by him there. I know fire quite well, so I expect he's getting a little bit frustrated. He switched to southpaw. He does like to bang people out early. Someone is fighting southpaw. That lean straight, the chicken wing, is quite effective against them. I've been practicing my southpaw myself, to be honest with you. I don't like to use it, but I'll use it if I think someone's glitching the southpaw stance. Using it purely to land that left straight. Sometimes I will switch, because if you switch yourself, it nullifies that left straight landing. But yeah, pretty good fight. I do feel under pressure. I feel he can knock me out at any point in time. But maybe he'll slow down round 5 and 6, and I can start throwing some punches myself. At the moment, I'm just trying to catch him with a chicken wing coming in. Just keeping him off with body shots. Little jab to the body, a couple of right uppercuts to the body. Just to try and tire him out. Because if he's throwing a lot of big shots, which he is, those body shots will make him even more tired. He'll start burning his stamina thick and fast. Excuse me. He's sidestep uppercutting a lot now. He wants me to come in, but I'm not going to come in. I know for a fact if I chase fire fist, he'll flash me. One of those big shots will land, and then that'll be all over. I tend to find when you get flashed, it's often when you move into the punch. It's not quite as random as people say it is, I don't think, anyway. Either your stamina's completely down when the shot lands, or you actually move into it. The other night I was 9 rounds up against a guy who was continually throwing the power straight, and he threw about 300, so he's throwing 30 power straights around. Gets to round 9, and oh, he's coming at me again, thick and fast. Oh, lovely shot of the body. Come on. This is the one time I will risk coming forward. I'm still in danger of walking onto one. Yeah, as I was saying, this guy I was fighting, he kept throwing power shots continually. I was 9 rounds up, and he landed one, and it flashed me, and it was the only punch he really landed. But I was moving into it. I sidestepped right into the right hand. So that's, I guess, why he got the flash. It's very frustrating for me, though. I should have ran for the last 2 rounds, but I did try and sidestep and power straight him, and I walked straight onto his power straight. But that's what, in my opinion anyway, that's what makes the game pretty exciting. I mean, I love the flash. I don't mind getting flashed. I don't mind flashing people. To me, it's an equaliser in the game. And you never know. It always keeps you on your toes. So here we go, another round. He's not doing a lot at the moment. A bit of the lean there. You can always rely on a crafty lean backwards, especially if you've got a tall fighter. Now I'm presuming now old Fire Fist has burnt a lot of stamina by throwing all those big shots in the early rounds. He seems to have slowed down somewhat. So now it's a chance for me to land some uppercuts. Left hook. Try and hurt his body even more. And unload just a little bit more. Try and steal some rounds myself. But yeah, if you ever come across Fire Fists online, it's no shame if you do lose to him. Because he is, as I said, I reckon he's one of the top 10 players in the world. He's a great player. I'll be happy if I get a... Well, if I go the distance. I'll be happy if I'm like Rocky and I go the distance with the champ. No one's been the distance with Apollo. No one's been the distance with the champ. That's my safety bad Rocky impression. Do have a Mr. T impression as well. It goes like this. Have you got a prediction for the Fight Clubber? Prediction! Prediction! Pain! Yeah, alright. I never said it was a good impression, but it's an impression all the same. Great movie, Rocky 3. One of my favourites. So right, it's time for Mr. Pinky Winky. It's time for Glocks Grit to start throwing some big shots. See if I pay the price. That's what normally happens. I start throwing big shots, I get clocked. He's slowed right down, hasn't he? He has slowed right down. Little cheeky headbutt there, little cheeky Glasgow kiss. It does take a lot of damage off your opponent, and if you hit him with a big power straight after, they normally go down. Interesting round.
Side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. Counterpunch.
I'm going to have to start opening up now. I don't think I've won that many rounds. I might have won 1 or 2, 3 maybe. Come on. Another body shot to open the round. Nice chicken wing over the top. Moving my head because he's... Oh, wow, that cracked me. That cracked me hard, man. Nice little chicken wing over the top again. Couple of uppercuts to the body. Oof. Have that one. Have that, baby. I'm starting to get a bit more confident here. We're starting to trade. It's never a good idea to trade with Fire Fists, but I'm doing it anyway. Throwing caution to the wind. Have it. Have those uppercuts to the body. Oh, went for the cheeky push straight. At least you don't abuse it. I don't mind a cheeky push straight as long as it's not abused. Some people just continually do it, like for 10 rounds. I don't mind the odd one thrown in. That makes the game more exciting. But someone who just abuses that, got no time for those players. And if you don't know how to avoid it, took me a while to learn how to avoid it. You have to sidestep uppercut it, but you have to time it just right. They don't always work, and one of those push straights, if it lands, well, you got a pretty good chance they can flash you, which is why people continually throw it.
Keep moving, keep moving.
This is a pretty good boxing match. Excuse me. Yeah, another round in the bag. Fire Fist gesticulating across the ring at the end of that round, showing his frustration.
Keep boxing smart. It's almost done. You had him in that round. You and
Now, if I can keep him frustrated all the way to the 10th, I reckon I've got more stamina than him. I'm conserving my stamina reasonably well. I'm not really showing that, well, throwing that many quick shots or powerful shots. It. Keep moving that head. Try not to get him to land two big uns on you. The big left hook, big right hand probably messed me up. Nice little combo there. Big left hook. Just stop for a second, then through a jab to the body, right straight to the head. He's coming at me again. He's missing a lot of shots. That will tire him out. There he goes with a little cheeky push straight again. See, you can sidestep uppercut it, or you can move your head as quick as you can, land one to the body. If your jab's quite high up on the old statistics, the jab will keep them off and out and all. But don't overthrow the jab. I've been flashed by throwing 3 or 4 jabs, then getting hit once. So your stamina goes down when you're throwing those jabs. As I said earlier, you don't want to get hit with a great big power punch if your stamina bar is on empty. But as you can see, I don't play with my stamina bar on. I like to play by instinct. Just makes the game more fun for me. Oh, he's coming at me. Big left hook, right hand. Oh, I caught him there though. Got him coming in. I'm going to risk trade. No, no! No, no, no! That's what happens when traded with Fire Fists and I paid the price.
5, 6, 7, 8,
Get up!
9.
Get up! Get up! You need to capitalize on his misses, okay?
Right, I really am now going to have to open up the last couple of rounds because he caught me good and proper there. Big 10-8 round for him. 2 rounds to go. I think he's miles up. I'm going to have to start doing some fighting here. Or Mr. Pinky Winky's going to have to start doing some fighting. Yeah, Mr. Pinky Winky, he might have a silly sounding name, but he can fight, man. He can hit hard as... Not quite as hard as Fire Fists, but he can hit hard. God, he's slowed right down, man. Those big powerful shots now are coming out. He looks like George Foreman now, not Muhammad Ali, when he's throwing those big shots. He's slowed right down. I'm catching him and all. I might even be nicking this round.
hit the body, baby, body blow. That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy. Good job.
I'm going to catch him here. So he's not careful.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Yeah, great player, Fire Fists, and always polite. Always friendly, always polite. I don't think he takes the game as seriously as some. Or he does, but in a good way, not in a bad way. He's never threatened to kill me mum. He's never threatened to come round my house and stab me. No, he's always been a pleasure to fight.
Last round, champ. No need to get too broad with this guy, okay? That's what he wants.
Last round.
Give it to him. Listen.
Well,
He's done.
win or lose, and I'm almost resigned to losing. I am going to throw some shots this round, but I'm resigned to losing. Win or lose, it's been a pleasure as always. Have it. Catch him with those uppercuts to the body. Try and get his stamina down, and then throw a nice. Oh, got him! Then try and throw a nice power over the top when his stamina's right down low. Nearly had him then. But again, because he hit so hard, I'm still being a bit cautious. I should really throw caution to the wind and just chase him down. But even though I'm chasing him and throwing hard shots, I'm still a little bit cautious. Have it! Oof. Nice head movement by him then. Got crack to the body though. Big power straight over the top! Down he goes. Have it! I can live with that. There's a 2-point round for me. 10-8 round. That's pulled the score cards back slightly.
Get up! Get up! Get up! Come on, get up!
He looks so tired. I might even have it here. Oh! Oh! Got him again! Oof. Always dangerous, so especially when he's backing up. Come on, Pinky Winky. You can do it. Oof. Power straight. Power straight over the top. Come on. Jab, power straight. Oh.
Come on, kid.
Chicken wing. Power straight. Come on, go on. In. Both. Got him! Ah, saved by the bell, man. Talking about Rocky movies, he was saved by the bell. No, great fight, man. Great fight, Fire Fists. You're an officer and a gentleman. Always a pleasure. And as for you, Fight Night Champion fans, I hope you enjoyed that fight. I really enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time for more Fight Night action. Alright. Bye for now.